Hey everybody, it's Bethany Limley. As you guys can tell about this video title, it's not gonna be the best video, but I feel it's needed to be something I need to talk about. So, as you guys can tell by the name and the title of the video, it talks about how rough my day was today. It was a very rough day and I had a huge panic attack because I'm so overwhelmed with school, medical appointments, and just everything else that I have been through since like last summer. It's just all very overwhelming for me, and it's really hard to deal with sometimes. And it's just like I was depressed today. I was having anxiety today. I was having flashbacks about the stuff that has happened a few years ago. Um, so along with all that, I'm also having my PTSD symptoms, and it has really made my day a living freaking hell. And also I have this huge essay, guys, this huge essay that I have to write for week 7 for class, and I am so overwhelmed with this essay because it's just like it's they want my instructor wants 3 different topics, which be 3 different full entire pages, which makes it really stressful for me because I already have a hard time writing essays, and I have very, very difficult time. I will never be able to understand citations. So with all of that, I'm just overwhelmed to the max right now. And it's overtaking me. The stuff I went through with Anthony, I'm still trying to heal from that. The stuff I went through with CPS, that stuff is what's triggering me. Those are the memories I'm having, and it's really hard to deal with. I used to be a normal civilized adult, okay? Until CPS destroyed my mental health, and they did it for profit. All because of what? Because they retaliated against me, because they discriminated against me, because they're very biased. And this is what's wrong with this world. This is why innocent people are losing their kids, because the corruption goes further and further, and it gets worse and worse and worse. And no one understands the victims of child protective service corruption. And it's sick and it's disturbing. And they freaking not just fuck you up if you was a child in the foster care system, but they also fuck your kids up too. This is what they do. They don't protect your kids. They would never protect your kids. They want to just mess with your kids. They want to abuse your kids. So when they grow up, they can have some trauma. So they can, when they have kids, they can take their kids. See what I'm saying? It's just an unbreakable cycle with these people. I'm telling you, it's just ridiculous. It's beyond BS. Okay, and then like a lot of people think, oh, this you did something. No, I did not do nothing. And where I look at it, if you know been through what a lot of us has been through with CPS, you keep your mouth shut because you don't know nothing. Also, I'm just overwhelmed because I've been tired. I haven't been remembering things at all. My memory has been shot. I've been super stressed. I've been having sore throats. My eyes won't stop itching. My nose is bugging me. And I'm just always, always tired. And there's nothing I can do to get enough sleep. And I don't understand why. Like, I don't have C19. So I don't know what's going on. And it's just overwhelming to deal with this. It's overwhelming to deal with certain people because they never gonna understand. And I'm just tired of everything. I am just sick of everything in society. Like, I have held on this long, and I'm going to try to hang on longer. And it's really difficult to deal with. And this Anthony has put me through. This Anthony has put me through just basically destroy all the progress I have made for the past almost a year. He just destroyed all that progress. And he's very evil, and he needs to really get his head out of his you know what. And I know he can talk all this crap about me So freaking what? I don't care. And if people who's gonna freaking listen to a hypocritic, manipulative, narcissist, gaslighting POS, you will know. It's not, you are just as bad as them. That's all I'm saying. Um, I literally had a 2 to 3 hour panic attack today, and it was rough. I not gonna go in detail of everything that happened during the panic attack. It's best that I don't. Um, but I know there was one of God's angels was watching over me. I felt the presence, and people with disabilities, people with mental illness, they're targeted. People who was in the foster care system, they're targeted, and then they make their kids sick with mental illness. This is what I'm talking about. People are freaking sick in the freaking heads. Sickos, evil, pure freaking evil of what Children's Services does to innocent families, the courts who does stuff to innocent families. I'm not saying everybody's innocent, but there's quite a few innocent people who has went through traumas with the police departments, the courts, child protective, more like child abusive services. So this is just ridiculous. People need to speak up. If you've been through it, speak up. I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop exposing them to my very last breath, because you know what? I want something done with it. I want justice served for my family and for all those other families who has suffered the corruption of child protective services, more like child abusive services. And if you're someone who just calls CPS on somebody because you don't like them, well, you're part of the problem. You're the one who's also destroying innocent people's lives. And I'm not going to sit here and argue with none of you. I'm just saying 100% facts. And for anyone who wants to call a parent who fell victim of CPS that they're lying, then you're part of the problem too, because I'm not going to sit here and deal with it. That's why I shut the comments off, because you know what? I really don't care. And like I said, I'm overwhelmed with everything. Like, I just overwhelmed with everything in life right now. The fact that they destroyed my life. I cannot have a fucking normal life now because of CPS and the courts and the police department, who are very biased, very corrupt, lied under oath, committed perjury, extortion. I could go on and on and on. And now it's really hard for me to be able to have a normal life because these people are freaking arrogant and selfish and evil and biased. But what I can tell y'all, their time will come. Their time will come. Karma's gonna bite every single one of you in your fucking asses. Just saying. Okay? Just saying. And, with my aunt and uncle, I don't understand why they hate me, because I never did not exact thing to them. And this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. After the new update on my iPhone, it's not allowing me to download apps without a debit card. And this is really crazy if you ask me. Like, you can't even download apps. You have to have a credit card or a debit card on file now. And if you don't have the funds in your bank account and declines it, then Apple will make sure you don't download any apps till they can verify you. And what I look at, this is B-fucking-S, okay? BS. As you can tell, like, I still trying to recover from the panic attack, but I'm working on it slowly. I did email my instructor and let her know that I will not be attending class on Monday or Tuesday. That I'm going to do all my posts Wednesday. I'm going to do my quiz on Sunday, and I will finish the essay. Hopefully in the next couple of days. It's a long essay. It's going to be really difficult. And then, as you guys already know, Anthony Michael McCall from Brookville, Indiana, broke my government phone for whatever the fuck reason. And he blamed on my dog. I knew it wasn't my dog because my dog was not out of that kennel. My dog has never destroyed a phone on mine. Plus, it was pretty well hidden inside a lot of blankets. My dog won't do that. So I know it was Anthony, that Michael McCall, that broke my government phone. But little does he fucking know, I just spent 80 some dollars on a new freaking phone with True Connect, so I could be able to keep a phone on when I can't pay for the iPhone. But at least I'll have this phone to keep on. I had to replace this. It cost me like 80 some dollars to be replaced. Okay. But it's a new updated version of the last one I had. So that's a good thing. It's almost the same size as my iPhone, by the way. Um, so yeah, this is the stuff I'm going through. I had to refer to the neurologist to neurology to see what's going on because I never had problems with my memory as bad as I'm having it now. My case major things is just stress, but I think there's something more to it. Um, but other than that, I mean, I've been doing okay. Today was just a very rough day. Um, but I'm trying to get through it. It's like almost 12 a.m. It's like 11, maybe it's past 12 a.m. Oh, it's way past 12 a.m. Holy smokes. Okay. Um, and then this shoulder is in a lot of pain again. This is the shoulder that a cop messed up in 2018. I'm still having problems with it. So it's still very painful. If I move it a certain way, like sometimes the pain's there and sometimes it gives me a break. The other times it doesn't give me such of a break. And honestly, I'm tired and sick of tired of dealing with stupidity. And I'm hoping I can meet a couple people from Florida, Miami, Florida. I won't be doing the traveling, but they will have to come to me because there's no way in hell I'm gonna be able to go that far. Not after what Anthony has done. There's two people that three people I should say, that are very interested in getting to know me and seeing where it goes. I know they do hopefully want to get in a relationship with me at some point. But besides that, I really can't, just go. If I had a car with wheels and a license, hell yeah, I'd be fuck on my way to Florida right now, motherfuckers. But I don't. Um, so this is like, so I'm stressed out because all the guys around here are worthless. They don't care and they only want to use women for sex. And half of these people around here, especially in Nelsonville, has some form of a STD. And I'm not going to deal with that shit. F that. Like I said, there's really no good men around my area. If I want to be in a good relationship, I have to look literally in California or Florida or someone that far away from where I'm at because of the issues. With the guys around here, most people are students on here, or most people are students around here, or the drug addicts, or whatever you want to call it. And I do not want to deal with that. I'm not dealing with it. I never had deal with that, and I'm not going to start. Um, but I'm just worried that I'm gonna flunk out of college my first semester. I really hope I don't. I really hope I don't. Um, I'm just really having a hard time with school, and I never had so much difficulty with school, with college, with learning as I do now. And it's very stressful. I've also been having really bad heat flashes like no other. It literally makes my skin feel like it is on fire. And a lot of people think I'm going through that change. I'm going through early menopause. My doctors are getting concerned about it. And I'm only 32, guys. Which stress can force a woman to go into early menopause for whatever is going on in her life or in the past. A lot of people think I'm literally starting to change to menopause because of all the symptoms I'm having of menopause and the fact that I'm not having periods hardly anymore. I have to take a treatment pill to have my periods, and even then they are very light. So it's really difficult how to sit there and deal with that stuff. And I mean, I already figure I was going menopause like a year and a half ago, but there's really no test to really test for that. I went a year without my period, a whole fucking year, and I was not pregnant. I just went through a whole year plus with no period at all. And then they had put me back on treatments to try to make my cycle work. And if you think this is disgusting to talk about it, then you're immature to be on my channel. Um, so I'm also dealing with that. Um, but I mean, other than that, that's what I've been dealing with, and that's what I'm feeling. I also was diagnosed with PMDD, which I really knew I had it, but I had to get a diagnosis to prove that. And I got the diagnosis not long ago of PMDD. I was literally diagnosed with that about a month ago, and I already knew I had that way before then. And I had to basically get diagnosed with it because a lot of people think it's bipolar. It's not bipolar. I'm not bipolar. I'm not schizophrenic. I am not paranoid. I don't have any of these issues that people are claiming. So, yeah. With my physical medical conditions, with like my period, sleep apnea, stuff like that, illness, not sleeping well, all contributes to how you react to things. And a lot of people don't understand that. It's really, I'm sick of this, all the stigma around mental health. People who has mental health parents cannot be a parent. If they have a kid, they're going to take your kid no matter what, just because they're biased and all the stigma. But anyway, I'm going to end this video, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you. Take care. God bless.